Good evening. Welcome to Jen in bed. I'm a lazy. Well, I'm not lazy because what I painted my front room and my dining room. Well, it was the second coat on the front room and the first coat on the dining room. And I went to Home Depot to get more paint. I've been busy and my shoulders might hurt tomorrow. And I probably did it for about 6 hours. It was a long time. I like it. It's looking good. Looking good. I'm going to get it all ready to sell. So, of course, I listen to lots of YouTube. I listen to Tim's morning talk, which it's been a long time, so I'm trying to remember. But I'm just going to tell you first of all, I want to say something. I don't want to be a cyberbully. And I don't listen to a particular person. Maybe she got a British accent or something. She's so a British girl, I do believe, or maybe it's New Zealand. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think it's Australian. I'm not good. I gotta practice my accent. I like doing a southern drawl. That's my favorite. That's my favorite accent. You know, really, I digress. I don't want to be a cyberbully. That is not my intention. I want just having a little fun. You know, you can have an opinion and not be, I don't want to be a bully though, you know, because that's not nice because you never know how deeply that could affect somebody. And even if someone has done, I paused the tape and I'm not exactly sure where I was. I think I was talking about cyberbullying. Sorry. Now, I don't watch that British lady, but I did go read some of her comments. And one of the comments, she said that Sarasota Tim is the definition of a lol cow. So, of course, I looked that up because I'm old. I don't know what that means. I mean, not to say that she's that much younger. She's just maybe more internet savvy. I think is younger than me though, which is good. Fine, whatever. I called him a lol cow. And a lol cow is like LOL cow, which means like a laugh. You like someone you laugh at, and cow is in reference to that you milk them. So milk them for cash or milk them for content. Which I mean, yeah, I guess. The thing is, the examples I gave were so extreme, and the top one did end up doing something to where they don't exist anymore. And that seems like unkind. I did think his talking, okay, here's what I'm going to say. When I go look up a business to go put in a new water heater like I had to today, if there was one called Redemption Plumbing, red flag. If the business has the little fish in in their business, in their logo, red flag. If there's any sort of any religion, doesn't matter, it'll not be Christian. I mean, it could be whatever, some other religion. No, it's a red flag because to me, it's like business and religion, unless it's something religious that you're dealing with, they don't have anything to do with each other. And I don't need to know that. I don't need to know it. So, but this is the wild, wild west of the internet. And if you want to get out there and talk about your religion, go for it. And it also is a red flag. Unless we're discussing religion in an intellectual way, Like I actually love to learn about religions. I just don't want it to be used in a manner of manipulation. And that's what I do think it is when businesses use it or when people are trying to reference it perhaps to manipulate who they're speaking with. But to learn about religions, I find fascinating, mainly because I don't really follow any. And it's much like maybe why I like to watch some individuals. I'm trying to figure them out. They're unlike people I know, and with religions, I want to figure out why people follow them. Because yes, I was raised in the Catholic Church, and I went to religion school till I was out of high school. Like I went all through high school. Not I didn't go to Catholic school, but I went to voluntarily to religious school. Like I didn't really have to go after 8th grade after I got confirmed. I voluntarily did because I did enjoy learning about it. I also enjoyed the people. And but I'm gonna tell you, Ms. Vicky had a story like a minister in her town got arrested because they were how do you say it? Pedialyte? A Pedialyte. They like the Pedialyte, okay? And so I had a priest that I was that was in my parish who you would get a piece of candy from when you were leaving church. Now, was it just handed to you? I think to some it was just handed to. But to those special ones, we got to reach his robe, into his robe pocket. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. There was candy in there. But sometimes you had to fish for it. So yeah, the Catholic Church kind of lost me on this whole like handling of, it's one thing if you have bad apples, but then when you just take the bad apples and you put them in a different container, you move the bad apples around instead of punishing them. That's when you lose me. Okay. And basically, then I started like, having independent thought. And I do believe in something. Okay. I felt something out there. And I believe in angels basically because it's fun. It's fun to think that there's angels protecting me. And anyway, I'm rambling because I'm very tired at this point. Oh, but I did want to talk about somebody else. Russell does stuff. Now he's on his 4th video about Sarasota Tim. I could tell. I could tell he was going to get addicted to this. Basically because like his other videos, I mean his shorts got a lot of views, but good on him, but his longer videos didn't get very many views. But his Sarasota Tim views, he's getting a lot of views. But he actually said, should I go interview him? And then people in the comments were like, no, dude, go watch. He's got weapons, So maybe it's not a good idea. Oh, I shouldn't. Okay. Okay, focus. I was never diagnosed with ADD, but that's because I'm old. But man, I don't know. I got something wrong. My son tells me I might be on the spectrum. Probably. Yeah, I think any of us who are sitting here and make videos about this certain person, especially someone who can make videos for 4 hours. I'm not like I am not anything in the medical field. I can't make any diagnosis. I'm just as a human to human who has like some knowledge and have known some people. I think when you make 4-hour videos about anything, when you have like a special area of concentration, which I myself, I think I could be on the spectrum, okay? I'm not saying it's past me. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a different way the brain works. But anyway, this Russell character, he too funny, right? He said, should I go interview him? Dude, no. I don't think he wants to be interviewed. And just, I mean, yeah, if you did, you'd probably your channel would probably blow up. You'd probably get 10,000 views and you'd get monetized. But, no, don't do it. Well, for one, it would never happen. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do, he's not going to do an interview, especially with someone who, not going to do an interview with someone who he might perceive has said anything negative about him. And that's what I think. There's no way. What else did he talk about? Oh, yeah. And then Russell said, when you have friends that have done something like cheated on their wives, they want to talk about it. Or when they robbed a bank, they want to talk about it. Like, dude, do you know someone who's robbed a bank? And we probably all know people that have cheated on their spouse because unfortunately that's things people do. But like, I don't know anyone. Well, that's not true. I do know someone who's robbed a bank. Now that I think about it, I do know someone who's robbed a bank. And he's never talked about it because I think he's very ashamed, actually. Oh my god, I forgot I knew that dude. And it happened a long time. Okay, well, this is getting long enough, right? Oh yeah, one other thing. Tim apparently loves Lakewood Ranch. I mean, like, yeah, I get it. Like, it is okay. Here's what I like about Lakewood Ranch: having work, because I do live in Bradenton, and I'm gonna live there full time very soon. But I live there like at least 6 months out of the year. It's very crowded, trafficy. It's not as bad as LA, but it's pretty dang close. I mean, it's not as much of an area. So, well, actually, it is. It's pretty bad. I mean, it's not. It's not as crazy as LA. LA's really bad. I don't even want to drive there anymore and make my daughter drive me around when we go. And that's her new thing. We're not renting cars. We're just having her drive us. It's sad that I've gotten to an age where I feel like that. But yeah, so I think that's what one big draw I think why Sarasota might like it because it's nice to drive there because it's not as trafficy, and the houses are on larger lots and generally you're out of the water unless you're in an HOA. The neighborhoods, the houses can like vary house to house how they look on the outside. Um, and on the other side, I'm sure. But anyway, but Lakewood Ranch is like 40 minutes from the beach. You're just in the interior. No, 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 thank you to me. I'm not living. I don't get. I mean, if you have a family, yeah, because it's probably better schools in Lakewood Ranch. That would be the only reason I'd. But I mean, I'm old, so that's never going to happen. People who live in the villages, I do not get it. Okay, my sister-in-law lives there, and she wants to move closer to us, and you know, the village is by a woman's prison. Well, they don't put prisons in nice parts of the of a of the state. I'm just saying, it might be hot in Florida, and it might be hot in Bradenton right now, but at least you can get a breeze, especially if you go closer to the ocean. When you're in the villages, there's no breeze. It's just flat, no breeze. I don't get it. Okay, but I guess it's a bunch of so-called swingers live there. I don't know. That's the rumors with all the loofahs on their golf carts. But I'm sure everybody's not because I know somebody else who lives there, and I don't think they are, but they love it. So they love it. They love the town squares of the villages. I don't know. Not for me. Now, Orlando, which is very close, that I could probably live at because I could probably be like one of these, Disney nuts and Universal nuts. And my dream job, if you want to know more about me, is I want to be Ginny Weasley. Not Ginny. I'm too old for her. I want to be the mom and the Weasleys. Like if there's live action Weasleys in Universal Studios, I want that job. I want to be the mom. Okay? See, my hair looks blonde, but really it's red. I mean, here it looks red. And man, this is inspiring me to coloring it. See, I was born a redhead, but it's all faded. I mean, there's some of it left in my bangs because that's really my hair color, but mostly it's white because I'm old. All right. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Oh, and I can't wait to see Dan's opinion. And I don't think that Mr. Carl will probably put a video out because he's a hardworking dude. I hope if it works out for him, I hope he retires from that trucking job. That seems really hard. So I hope he just can stay home. All right, and be good. All right. Talk to you later. Bye bye.